I am GBsaysHi. You might have seen me earlier. This is a Crash Bandicoot-like Dreamcast exclusive that came out 2000. It is one of my favorite games of all times. It is such a fantastic platformer, but it is one of the hardest platformers that I have beaten, and definitely one of the hardest that I've speedrun. The mechanics of the game are pretty simple. We have a magnet on our head of north and south, or red and blue. So we runs off the basis of opposites attract, and the same separate, or they're eject. Okay, I'm struggling with words there. But simple. I mean, if I do a blue aura and I touch a red item, or red rope, red bounce pad, or whatnot, I will track to it. If I do a blue on blue, I will separate like that and like that. There's also enemies that also run off the red and blue basis, and you can grab those enemies, pull them in, and throw them. Thrown enemy will do damage to walls, they'll do damage to enemies, and later on, boss fights are dealt. You do damage to the bosses via grabbing these enemies and throwing them. This next stage will introduce two new things. One of them is this pill that you'll see right at the start. Let me load in. So this pill right here, if you grab it, it gives you invulnerability for one hit. So if I were to get hit, I would normally, you are one hit and you die. Grab the pill, you can take 2 hits. Very important. All the boss fights kind of abuse this a little bit. In certain stages, we'll use it to bypass and skip some obstacles. It also introduces ice, which we all know and love in our platforming games. And ice is very, very annoying, and sometimes you'll just use really hard to get like a sprint jump in on. That was a very common death for me right there. Also on this stage earlier, I kind of forgot to mention it. We grabbed what it was kind of like a computer chip somewhat, and those unlock a bonus stage at the end of a level. We do our best to avoid them, but sadly, this stage is unavoidable. It is the only stage that you cannot avoid the bonus stage. What else can I say? It's yeah, like I said, Dreamcast exclusive, came out in 2000. Definitely top tier platformer. Very, very difficult. as Broby, who you can see in the chat, is world record holder for this game by a long shot. He is incredible at this game, much faster than I am. Got a little tightrope section here. That stage is one of like the first like truly hard stages that you'll experience. And then there are 4 worlds, and the first one is jungle. Then you have I'm drawing a blank, I'm sorry. 4 worlds. There's jungle. Can't remember what world 2 is. The third is cowboy, and then you have future world. Each world contains 4 levels and 1 boss. And the final world will contain the 4 levels, 1 boss, and then the final boss, which is Pinky, who we've been chasing after this whole. He's kind of the villain of this story. So yes, that boss fights work is you dodge for a while usually, and then he'll throw out enemies who you will grab, throw at the boss. But we also discovered when he goes into his death animation and you jump off, you skip his whole death animation and you can just run through. Saves a little bit of time. There's also a way to fully skip that boss by using the invincibility pills. I am terrible at it and can never get it, so I cannot showcase that for you. But once we do that, we unlock the next world. We'll leave through that and go to a different hub world area. Wait here for these ropes. Ah, it's Ancient. Ancient was the name of this world. And then on World 2, Level 1, we'll be introduced to yet again another mechanic. One we won't see too often. It's basically, the way this one is going to work is we're going to get on a toy horse and we're going to ride it. It's, you know, similar movement patterns to the way Neo moves, but a bit faster and different obstacles, just maneuverability is a little different. I kind of wish I hadn't skipped the cutscenes. Probably one good thing to watch in this. I'll probably watch the rest of the cutscenes from this one on. It also introduces those switches. When we hit these switches, these tiles will show up. If we were to not hit those switches, you just have to run across the dirt, which is kind of a slowdown mechanic to it. I don't really know what to say during this game. This game, yeah, like a lot of fun. You got Dreamcast, I would say play it. You can also play it on an emulator. We allow emulators. There's an in-game time listed at the very end of the run. So it doesn't matter what emulator you use, GDM or GDMU for on your Dreamcast or whatnot. You can run this game. You don't got to worry about it. So this door works kind of weird. Oh man. So the way that door works is you kind of have to get a jackpot on it. But you can pause buffer it. But if you get the wrong cycle, it becomes impossible to get that. You have to activate the switches. Then this is the first skip in the game. There's that invulnerability pill that we currently have on, and there's a firewall behind us that will kill us regardless. What we do here is there's a platform here. So if we jump here, get hit. Okay. That was awkward. Let me try that again. So what we do there, we take the hit, and after you get hit, you have a small immunity phase. And we use that immunity phase to skip the firewall. Usually the firewall will just kill you, but if you have that small immunity era after you get hit, you can survive. It saves, I think, around 12 to 15 seconds or so. Grubby in the chat was the one that found it. This stage is very hard. I struggle a lot with this stage. Let's hopefully I can remedy that. Oh, damn. I don't want to skip this checkpoint. This is a very dangerous area. Whoops. That went pretty smooth. Yeah, so I believe, in my opinion, 2-3 and 2-4 are where this game difficulty really starts to spike. And in the casual playthrough, those are the ones that you're going to really feel it. And it took me forever to beat them. I still struggle with them in speedruns. Oh, I thought it was moving. Oh, that was a shame. That was a really good cycle to get, and I messed it up. That was really good. That was a very good stage 4. I struggle with that stage even more. I wanted to watch that cutscene, damn. So now we go to this boss. This boss is the first one with a very easy skip to it. Usually there's 3 phases to the boss. But we found out that you only need to do 1 phase before you can abuse the game. So when you get hit, when you have the immunity ability, you get pushed a little bit, and you also gain those invulnerability frames. Using those invulnerability frames, you can kind of trick the game into just pushing you through stuff. The skip for the World 1 boss uses a similar mechanic, and the skip for this boss is very simple. This phase right here, he's going to jump and have this ring push. And if we run against the wall blocking the exit, he just pushes us through it. And on to Cowboy World. Cowboy World has a very... Oh, come on. Oh, that was close. I bonked on some nonsense there. Cowboy World is also a difficulty spike. Particularly 3-2, Cowboy World level 2 is very difficult, and I struggle a lot with it. Ooh, I thought I went too early there for a second. And it also brings back the horse mechanic. This has actually been a very clean run. Like, I'm not far off from PB here. And I have a lot of time to save later on, so like this is going pretty well. But 3-2 is my worst stage. This stage is so difficult. If you're familiar with 3D platformers, there's a kind of a phrase, coyote time, where if you're standing too close to an edge, or if like you go over the edge and jump, some games have like a bit of a leeway with it and will let you jump regardless of the fact that you've passed the edge. That's one of the downsides of this game, is it does not have that. If you are close to the edge, large chances are you're not getting that jump in. This stage is one of those stages that has it. And it really causes me a lot of problems. No, oh, come on, game. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know about that PB pace anymore. Just jump. What is going on? It's just not jumping. Oh my goodness, that was annoying. I guess that's the first time I've done that. If you do the wrong color magnet on something like that, it will just bounce you. I don't know why I keep doing it. Yeah, that start of this stage is something different. But there we go. Gotta focus up. Oh my god. I got the lip grab and then jumped off. Come on, game. Work with me here. Oh wow, that was pretty poor there. I apologize. Three is a very interesting stage, and is also can be a pretty annoying stage. Instead of the horse mechanic from the previous stages, we're now in a minecart. Very, very cool. It's very interesting. Same mechanics as horse, basically, except there's up hills, and if you were to kind of bunny hop it, you can maintain your speed while going uphill. It's a bit tricky, but you can definitely go pretty fast with it. And this is another big gripe of this game. It has this like 30-second cutscene in the middle of it. Just, you can't do anything right here. Can't sprint. Press button, but it doesn't do nothing. Yeah, this part right here is, I'm not gonna lie, it's a load of crap. It's way, you have to be going fast here to make sure not to, those gates don't close on you. But the big one is this right here. It's very easy. Come on, go. Sometimes it just, if you don't get that uphill right, you're not going fast enough to hit those gates before they close. There we go. Yeah, that one can be very tricky. You have to get that, like, that sprint jump to get it very consistent. Three four is very difficult. It's a very long stage. Oh, that's scary. That jump's very scary, like on your casual. It doesn't look like you can make it, but you can. Oh, man, that sucks. Right there. It's a very tight rope. The camera's a bit awkward right there. That was a really good start to it. That's a shame. Oh, damn. I've never actually gotten that skip there. Oh my god, you're kidding me. I got the skip from the first meteor and then I screwed up the last jump. Oh, that hurts. The checkpoint was right there. Oh, you didn't jump. Damn it. Oh, something I kind of failed to mention. You'll see across the, as I play, there's those pink tokens called pinky tokens. And there's also a hidden collectible, which you're supposed to use your VMU to find. So as you get close to it, your VMU will start beeping. And those are involved in doing 100%. 100% is not an easy category. First of all, let us talk about this boss, and then I'll go back. Very similar to the previous boss. If you get hit right about here, it will push you through the wall, and you can just run straight to the exit, skipping the entire boss. You only have to do one phase for it. Now back to the 100%. If you collect all of the tokens and all of the and then the hidden collectible, and at the end of the stage there's a time requirement that you have to get. On certain stages it's something like minute 30 or something like that. And all of these combined makes 100% category very difficult. Because usually you do them in two separate runs. You do, you grab all your collectibles, and then you go back and you can do a speed trial. Because the collectibles are out of the way. So 100% you try to do it all in one shot. I haven't done too much with 100%. And my time with it is not very good because of how difficult it is. But here we are, final world, future world. These stages are something else. These are some brutal levels. I'm gonna focus up on these. No, okay, that was awkward. That's just an awkward time. Shit. I almost golded that. That was that was close. I was half a second off of gold there. I can definitely gold that by a lot though. My end game is very weak in my PB. And to give a little bit of perspective, my PB is a 47.59. World record owned by Broby is a 35. So I lose, 15 minutes to Broby. My run's pretty good. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not bad for the difficulty of this game. What the hell? Sometimes the throws are a bit bugged, as you saw there, where it did not go the right direction. No, you're kidding me. Oh, that was a gold. That was on a gold by like 5 seconds there. That's disappointing. So that was a circumstance where we abused the fact that we have the pill so that we can jump on those lasers and kind of skip having to wait. This, in my opinion, is the hardest stage in the entire game. This level took me roughly 2 hours to beat casually. I haven't messed that up in ages. We have these little Pillsbury Doughboy looking guys. We have to dodge for a little bit. Before they come down here and we push them into these laser beam things for blocking us. No, I panicked. I was panicking there. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's disappointing. Almost one-shot this. This section was the part that I was on for 2 hours or so. This section right here. There are 2 paths you can take. In my opinion, the bottom path is so much harder, but it is the fastest. Oh, why is it like this? Oh man, I did it again. This stage is so hard. Why do I keep doing it? Keep doing it. Oh my goodness. I'm so disappointed right now. What? Why was that cycle off? This is a stage of just a lot of cycles. Oh my goodness, I'm just throwing this right now. What is going on? I practiced this stage too. I guess this just goes to showcase just the difficulty scale that some of these later stages have. Really, just beating this game is an achievement in its own. This is more cycles. Oh, come on. That platform, oh, that was just bad. Those really bad cycles. Luckily, you only had to fight that boss. There was like big white balls. I don't know what to call them. You don't have to fight them once. Oh, I think I might want to do it early. There we go. Now we fight two of them at once. Oh, that stage is very difficult. I was making really good pace when I entered World 2, World 4. I just threw that all the way right there. Oh, come on, game. We'll just take the slow route. Of course that didn't hit. Oh, come on. Ah, god damn. That coyote time is brutal. You don't get that button press in time, you're just going off. Oh damn, I went too early. This game is difficult, yes, but it's so much fun. Oh my goodness, why am I struggling with this jump right now? No! Oh, I let go of the sprint button too late. I've lost. I remember one of the greatest paces I've ever been on was lost to this area right here. Like, entered this part like 2 minutes ahead and then left like 4 minutes behind. It was one of the most devastating run losses I've ever had in like any game. What the heck? I'm feeling so bad about this run right now. Oh my god, just jump. Oh, why don't you jump? I'm really just throwing right now. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness, What the? I've never seen that before. I just fell through a crack or something. I don't even know what happened there. Oh my goodness, I am poof. Now we fight the final level boss, and then immediately after that, you go straight into the final boss, who is Pinky, who is the little baby there. You can see on all the loading screens and caught glimpses of when I skipped cutscenes. Oh man, I screwed that up. Oh yeah, I had an extra hit on him. So there's bosses, and like I said earlier, if you jump off the edge after you do the final hit, you skip the boss kill animation, like his death animation. And then now we do the final boss. Final boss has 4 phases. And we tried it, so on every phase it will spawn 2 enemies except for the final phase. So we tried it on this phase, which is the shortest of his attack patterns. We'll just throw 1 at him the first time, and then throw 2 on all the other ones. So when we get to the final phase and he spawns 1, we only have to do the final phase once. Compared to twice, so you have to hit him twice per phase. But a big thing about this is there's a little step right before him, for the boss, and if you throw at the wrong point, it's gonna bounce off that step and just be very annoying. Ooh. And every single one of these has been the orange dudes up until this. And then now we go into the final hit of the game, and everything on this boss has been a red enemy except the final one. And it's just Trixia. But we're ready for it. We've done this one. And that's GG. That was a pretty good showcase of the game until the final few worlds. I kind of had a meltdown, so my bad there. Yeah, this game, a lot of fun, so much fun. I recommend anybody give it a go. I'm sure you'll have a blast. You might get a little mad, but it's the era of platformers where the difficulty was a lot higher, I guess. But so much fun. Big shout out to Genki for making such a fantastic game. This has been my worst time since coming back to this game. I'm kind of sad I got it during the marathon, but it's whatever. Yeah, just showcasing how brutal the game is. I know, like I said, so much fun. Yeah, I love this game. I recommend anybody play it. And also, right here at the end is the in-game time, 6:18. This makes it so that we could do emulator, GDMU, and whatnot. Yeah, I run a lot of games. I did
This isn't over yet. You're
Miracle
still
Warriors,
here?
yes, last night. Obscure RPG game. A lot of fun. Just earlier I did Galaxy 5000, another fantastic obscure game. And if anybody has any questions, you can find me at twitch.tv/GBsaysHi. I'll love answering questions. There's also Discords for each of those games. You can find it linked on the SRC page to get any information you need or want. I was told earlier I might have some time to showcase a little bit of some other stuff. So we're gonna... no one's told me otherwise, so I'm gonna showcase a little bit of challenge mode. Which is these 5 levels right here, starting very easy and getting very, very difficult to impossible, in which I'm just gonna try to showcase, like, the final, like, 2 stages or so. I only just beat these the other day for the first time, where me and Broby in the chat did a blind race. But it's these crazy, like, bonus level style stuff where you try to do that. I'm honestly surprised I got that so quick. Where you just try to do these bonus levels and they get so difficult. And it's a lot of fun stuff that you can do here. Do the last one. This one is absolutely insane difficulty. Oh wow. I gotta restart. Where you, if you can see what it, like, you have to hit these very quick timing, right colors, and if you don't, you're gonna fall, you're gonna die. I wasn't really prepared to showcase this stuff, so... Wrong button. I really hope I can beat this. Oh, there's a trick platform right there at the end. I almost got that. And if if I need me to switch, just let me know and I can end it. I'm struggling. This is such a hard stage. Yeah, so there was the first time this category was done was like less than a week ago, and it took Broby an hour and a half to beat all 100 levels. It took me 2 hours and 45 minutes because I had never done it before. There we go. But yeah, it's truly, it's a great way to practice parts of the game. But as I can show you here real quick, unlike the newer ones. So I guess I'll just start from the beginning and show you just how these work. Like, very simple stuff in the beginning. Oh, well, that's an embarrassing death to have already. Yes, they start very simple, and as you saw with that possible difficulty one, it gets difficult. It gets very difficult. Yeah, so I usually stream around 10:30ish on Central Standard Time. You'll find me running a lot of games kind of similar to 3D platformers like this, especially Dreamcast era stuff. I do RPGs. I started with Legend of Dragoon, which is a 10-hour speedrun. So I did not do too many of those, but I do sit third place on the Legend of Dragoon leaderboards. And then I moved on to this game, and I did Miracle Warriors right after that, which I showcased last night. A lot of fun. I've put a lot of hours into the Miracle Warriors. But I do a lot of 3D platformers. I've started routing some new games. I'll be learning a lot of new stuff soon. I started learning a game called Donald Duck Going Quackers on Dreamcast. It was very fun, kind of similar to this game. So, I mean, if you enjoy 3D platformers and some fun RPG speedruns, you find me at GBsaysHi on Twitch channel GBsaysHi. Alright, cool. It looks like they're ready to switch over. Thank you, everybody, for having me to this marathon, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the marathon.